Thank you very much for joining me for this session of Dr. Plotzker's Mind. Intercession, it's about 4 weeks away. I look forward to it, particularly since I am running a little bit behind on getaways. My last few have not gone very well. Intercession last year was spent in the uh, DC area, actually to the Virginia part of the DC area, the beginning of winery country. Uh, it involved a fair amount of driving, very pretty town to walk through, but a fair amount of driving with an illness um, marring the trip. Uh, the next break was the university's summer vacation. I took a road trip, a long road trip, one that required intermediate stops in both directions. I went to great places. I liked Nashville. I liked Great Smokies National Park. And within reason, I didn't mind the driving. However, my wife and I each contracted COVID during the last day or two of our journey. My wife was hospitalized. I required medication, and it took a while to recover. For winter break, the last few years, I've gone away by myself. I've been to Penn State, I've been to the Poconos. I have a fondness for indoor water parks. So those became the focus of my time away. My wife preferred to chill at home. This winter break turned out a little different. We each became ill with a respiratory infection uh, that lingered a bit. Now, I desperately wanted to get away, but the infection really dragged us down. So now we come to the next intercession. It's a month off, and this time I am in need of a vacation. I could sense that a number of times during my working years, not really sensed it in my retirement uh, interval, but I'm getting there. And what I wanted was basically what you would get on a cruise ship without sailing. Eat, get wet, watch a show, see a new place if you want to get off the boat without the pressure of having to drive anywhere. So I considered where I might like to go. Debauchery is not the real me, but periodically an escape hits the spot. So, where does hedonism emerge in a way that's economical? Well, Las Vegas. I've been to Las Vegas twice, once for a convention, once as the hub airport for um, touring the Utah national parks. I enjoyed my 2 day respite returning from the parks, where I could wander around with bright lights, though I did not gamble at all, eat at a sophisticated buffet, stay at a non gaming um, hotel that let me kind of chill at the pool and other water facilities. I like that. So, can it be done economically? Onward to Travelocity. You have to learn how to read the fares. Standard airline, about 350 round trip. I can handle that until I looked at the return trip. You have to hit book, and I looked at that. Yes, it's 350 round trip if you take a budget airline home and pay the luggage fees for both my wife and myself. Now we're looking more at 450 or $900 just to get there and back before we've enjoyed ourselves. When I look at the hotel, there is not bait and switch, but misrepresentation. They sort the hotels by standard room price. That's in big print, but right next to it in little print is the actual cost, which would include taxes, resort fees. They don't really tell you what they are. Built into that are things that are not hotels. They are somebody's home or private property or places that they will let you stay. A cleaning fee of $150 may be okay if you're going to stay 10 days and have to pay at one time, split among 3 people sharing the apartment. It's not okay if it's a couple staying 2 or 3 days, uh, which would add about another $50 to $100 over the posted room rate. No go on that, and it's not obvious. So it doesn't look like I'm going to go to Vegas. The closest where I can drive, it's about an hour and a half away, would be Atlantic City. And Atlantic City has these hotels that are the same franchises as Las Vegas. Again, the rates are teaser, but the real rates include a surcharge each time you use the spa. It's a day fee, sometimes each time you use the pool. Yeah, I would have to park my car with a per diem for the car. Though after some exploration, I found one that was, you know, kind of okay. Kind of okay. I could handle that. It would cost $400 or a little more than that, plus parking for 3 nights, plus food, which brought me to a more fundamental question. Why do I want to go there? I want to go there as an escape. Well, you know what? I have access to a hot tub, a steam room, a sauna, a pool, just by using my uh, JCC complimentary card that I won at one of their exhibits. So I can do that for free. For $150, I can do that every day for a month. There are restaurants here, though not quite the uh, buffets that I look forward to there. But there is a senior buffet not too far from me. This can be duplicated and then some without having to travel, without having to drag my wife with me, since this one I do not want to go alone. So, as we approach the intercession in the next month, along with a little bit of uncertainty for my medical care that may develop in that time, I made a decision to not travel, but to do what I can to afford myself a little bit of what I was trying to find if I did travel. I think I can do this. Thanks so much for sharing this episode of Dr. Plotzker's Mind.